You're watching Max Talks, and Mercedes have revealed the details of the UK price and specification for the new CLA saloon, but in doing so have made a catastrophic omission from its lineup. And in this video, we're going to go through it. So Mercedes has just launched the new CLA 250 Plus EQ technology in the UK. The order books are now open and it will be available in 3 trim levels. They are the CLA 250 Plus Sport Edition, priced from $45,615, the CLA 250 Plus AMG Line Edition, priced from $49,375, and the CLA 250 Plus AMG Line Premium Edition, priced from $51,770. All models feature an 85 kilowatt-hour battery, a 200 kilowatt motor, which means 272 horsepower sent to the rear wheels, and a 0 to 62 sprint of 6.7 seconds. WLTP figures for this car show a range of 484 miles, which is seriously impressive, and it will be able to recharge thanks to its 800 volt architecture at 320 kilowatts. That means you'll get 200 miles of range in just 10 minutes on the right charger. As standard, every model comes with 18-inch alloy wheels, LED high-performance headlights with adaptive high beam assist, Firmatic automatic climate control, heated front seats with 4-way lumbar adjustment, large panoramic glass roof with heat/infrared protection, Mercedes-Benz operating system, also known as MBUX, with 14-inch central touchscreen, smartphone integration and AI-enhanced MBUX, a 405-litre boot and a 101-litre frunk, blind spot assist, lane keeping assist, brake assist, Distronic distance assist, guard 360-degree vehicle protection system, and heat insulating dark tinted glass. Moving up to AMG line from $49,375, you get AMG body styling, meaning sportier bumpers, side skirts and grille, flush fitting door handles with keyless go, digital vehicle key compatibility, which means you can use your smartphone as a key, Napa leather multifunction sport steering wheel, ambient interior lighting, surround lighting with animated Mercedes-Benz star pattern projections, and wireless smartphone charging. Then, finally at the top of the range, there's the AMG Line Premium Edition at $51,770, and this adds 19-inch AMG alloy wheels, multi-beam LED headlamps with adaptive high beam assist plus, Mercedes night package, which includes black design accents and darker details, enhanced ambient lighting package, additional comfort plus tech extras, detailed options of which are going to come closer to launch. The big news, however, is how you charge your CLA, as it comes with an 800 volt architecture and doesn't include a 400 volt converter, which will allow the car to charge on the vast majority of chargers in the UK. To put this into context, in the UK there are about 76,507 public chargers as of April 2025 according to ZapMap. Of those, around about 14,000 of them are capable of charging beyond 50 kilowatts, and the vast majority of them are built on a 400 volt architecture. To get around this, brands like Hyundai and Porsche fit 400 volt converters to their 800 volt architecture cars to allow them to charge on the vast majority of chargers in the UK. Mercedes has chosen not to do this, so therefore one of the biggest criticisms of EVs is that there aren't enough chargers around. Well, Mercedes have now made it even harder by being picky about which ones it will work with. Mercedes say that 800 volt chargers are popping up all over Europe by the day. But for me, when I look at these cars, most people are going to buy them on like a 4-year PCP, or chances are it's going to be a company car, in which case it's going to have it 2, 3, 4 years. I don't think the UK infrastructure is going to have caught up in that time. Mercedes also go on to say that you'll be able to find a compatible charger using the built-in nav system. However, the vast majority of people I know nowadays who are buying cars like this are likely to use Google Maps or Waze. They're not going to be using the inbuilt system. But what makes it the most baffling is the fact that if you buy this car in Norway, it will come fitted with a 400 volt converter. So the physical part actually exists. They've done the development work. They've actually chosen not to fit it to UK cars. So to the Mercedes accountants, because it will be accountants who made this decision, you may think, aha, we've saved some money here by not fitting this part. Yes, you probably have. But what you've actually done is massively reduce your profit-making opportunity, because I know a lot of people are going to look at this and go, oh, well, if I can't charge it, I won't buy it. So I'd suggest you rethink this one. But of course, it doesn't really matter what I think. What really matters is the buying public. So why don't you let me know down in the comments. Are you still going to consider the CLA despite its limitations with charging? Or are you now going to consider one of its competitors as a result? Or forgetting all of that, are you going to just wait for the hybrid model to come later on? Do let me know down in the comments. And of course, while you're down there, I'd really appreciate it if you give this video a like. And don't forget to click subscribe and click the bell icon so you get notified whenever I load up new content. I've got a new review coming very shortly on the Cupra Formentor. So if you want to find out more about that, then you're going to want to get subscribed. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. I'm Max. You've been watching Max Talks, and I'll see you on the next one.